What is going on, guys? This is Purgatory and welcome to a brand new video. And again, we're back on Splatoon 3, and this time I have a prediction. There's too many things lined up to make it. There's just no way it won't happen, and I have this you just hear me out. So, if I look to my left, do you guys know this building right here? Very highly detailed, and the sign looks like it says under construction, right? There's a bunch of construction stuff happening over there, and just a whole store right here. It's a pretty big store too, because it's right next to the 2 to 3 stores that you can walk in, and then there's right across the road is over there. So it's like, why do you this up here is the hat store, I believe. That's where you get your hats. This right here is where you get your shirt, and this is where you get your shoes. So it'd be interesting if something was right here. So now I have one prediction, and it can happen in 2 different ways. 2 things that this can be, and my prediction is apartments will be added to Splatoon 3. That's a pretty big claim. That's a pretty big prediction, but there's so many things lined up. So first example is the general store. The general store gives you a bunch of decorations for your locker. Nintendo can't just be adding all these decorations in just for your locker. I can't sit there and believe that there's so many options to put in one tiny little space that you get. It only just grows in height over time after pretty much once you hit level 30. It's pretty tall, but it doesn't really fit much, especially most of your weapons. If you want to fit an E-liter, you have to take up the whole locker. There's no way they added all these decoration options, all these stickers, all these things to just put in a locker. And so there's 2 things that this store can be. One is a realtor. So you go in there and there's different options of apartments. It'll start you off with like the studio apartment or whatever, and then after that you can get more space and upgrade your apartment, say after you level up past 30 or something like that. There's more options that come to the game, and you're able to do stuff, and like rewards could also be a part of this, such as the decorations you see at the general store, or pretty much like for your weapons, your stickers, all that stuff. And so it's just too obvious to not be true, is a better saying. The other option is this becomes a furniture store. So apartments, yes, but where would you necessarily get your apartment? They can't just have, design-wise, they can't just have a store that sells you apartments, because the general store would be flooded, and pretty much just putting furniture in there just kind of wouldn't fit with what the other stuff that you have. General store stays as decorations. This becomes a furniture store, but inside this furniture store, there could be a realtor section to buy your own, like to look at your apartment space. That, or with over here, once you buy your stuff from the furniture store, inside all this construction happening over here, these become apartment buildings, even though we're already surrounded by a bunch of apartment little rooms. This is entirely an apartment complex. Like, even out there is more apartments. This is something for at least us to go up to and access easier. There's a bunch of these little entrances you can go to as well, but they're really kind of side stores. So definitely you can walk. It just looks too highly detailed to not be able to walk over there, go up and get into your apartment. There's just too many things that are just laying around to make it too obvious, and that's currently where my prediction is right now. I would love to see apartments come to this game. The only time we've seen an apartment is when Splatoon 1 launched. Whenever you boot up the game, that's the only time you see a residency of some sort in the Splatoon universe. So I'm really, really hoping that I'm right on this, and I'm really excited to see what they do. I honestly think this update's going to be so big that they'll have an expansion for it, in terms of we pay $25 or just subscribe to the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. Either way, I just think whenever the apartments come out, it's going to be a huge expansion rather than just something pretty small. But that also becomes a thing of what would they put in it to make it worth the $25 or whatever they want you to pay for it. So honestly, I feel like it's going to be a free update, but even if it's a paid update, I'm sure Nintendo will have its reason to be such a big update. So anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this prediction. I got some gameplays for you. This isn't all I was gonna say. There's just too much. Even like this little construction is right in front of an apartment building. This is right in front of an apartment building. This could be the realtor. This could be the apartment building you get access to. It's just there's so much put together that I cannot wait to see what Nintendo has in store for this game. We have 5 years, but 2 years of support. So hopefully within the 2 years, or hopefully next couple months, we get a Splatoon 3, some kind of expansion to where we get to see residency. Like, we get to visit your friends' apartments. It's kind of like an Animal Crossing thing to where you can decorate your apartment and do all that kinds of stuff. So I really look forward to what Nintendo has in store. It's very similar to how the Octo expansion was, because there's that little interesting corner that looked too detailed to be nothing, and it turned out to be the Octo expansion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. I'm really looking forward to everything, so hopefully you guys do enjoy the gameplays. I love you guys. Have an absolutely fantastic day.